Have you ever stood on the beach and watched the ocean? The tide comes in and it goes out. It ebbs and flows. It's never static. In fact, the whole universe rotates in cycles. The seasons shift, the planets all orbit, even our breath takes on a natural cycle. And confidence is no different to that. We often expect growth to be a straight upward line. More confidence, less setbacks. But that's not how it works. Self-belief moves in waves. Some days you feel unstoppable, and then the next day the self-doubt might have crept back in and you feel like you're back to square one. You're back to questioning everything. But that isn't failure, that's the law of rhythm in motion. And when you understand it, you can stop fighting it and start to work with it. If we're meeting for the first time, I'm Churchill, and I'm on a mission to help women grow from self-doubt to self-confidence so they can take their career to the next level, whether that's up through the organisation or out into the world of entrepreneurship. I used to be my own worst enemy, putting obstacles and blockers in my own way, so I learnt tips, tricks and strategies to make sure my career was going where I wanted it to go, and it's these tips, tricks and strategies that I share with you. So now let's start to delve into why confidence actually does come in waves. The law of rhythm states that everything in the universe moves in cycles. In actual fact, there's an expansion phase and a contraction phase for everything. The moon goes through its different cycles. It never looks the same 2 days running, right? The seasons, they come and go. And even my favourite star, Sirius, actually disappears from our night sky for part of the year before it comes back biggest and brightest, ready for New Year celebrations. And your confidence follows the same pattern, and here's why. Growth always requires recovery. Pushing out of your comfort zone, it takes energy. So after that big moment where you've stepped out of your comfort zone, maybe given a killer presentation or gone for an interview, anything like that, your mind and body needs to recover, it needs to rest, so it naturally will pull back. It's completely normal. Number 2 is the fear factor. Just before any big leap, a fear spike hits. It's like your mind can sense the storm that's about to happen. But then you take the leap, the confidence goes up, and then you're back to recovery. And yes, unfortunately, number 3, self-doubt is part of this cycle. If you're feeling shaky after you've made progress, that's just your comfort zone expanding to where your stretch zone used to be. So you've got to find a new stretch zone once you've recovered from the jitters. It is definitely not a sign to stop. It is a sign to keep going. You're exactly in the right place. You're growing. So I promised you at the top of this, there is a way to stop fighting this cycle and to start working with it to our own advantage. And it comes in 4 parts. So here's number 1. Expect the ebb. Your confidence isn't gone for good just because you're having a low moment. It's just in the downswing. It's in the recovery. So what you need to do here is just recognise that. It's a temporary thing and your confidence will come back. Be kind to yourself. Number 2, use the highs to prepare for the lows. So when you feel confident, use that momentum. Take on a new challenge, speak up in a meeting, or take some time to plan where your next stretch will be. Number 3, give yourself permission to rest without feeling guilty. Just like a tide that pulls back before the surge forwards, you need to be kind to yourself and be able to rest. Instead of panicking when you don't feel so confident, remember that's temporary. It's needed for rest, recovery. So be kind to yourself and take that time. And number 4, recognise when it's time to move forwards again. When the lows hit, it's not about forcing yourself into action that doesn't feel aligned. Instead, focus on tiny, consistent steps that you can take during the lows that will bring you back towards the up curve, towards the highs again. A great action step here is to just take a moment and recognise and capture what are those little things that you can keep doing even when you don't feel confident to grow. Is it carrying on putting your social media out? Is it just journaling every day to make sure that your mind is in the right place? It could be anything, but take a moment to just recognise what you can do even in your low ebbs. So here's your takeaway. Confidence is not a straight line, it's a rhythm. Some days you feel on fire, other days you don't know what you were thinking. But it's all just a cycle, both are required. Instead of resisting the lows, work with them. Ride the waves, trust the process, and remember, a high is always coming after a low. If you're tired of hanging out in your comfort zone and you feel like something needs to stretch in order for you to gain more confidence and take the next step in your career, let's talk. I've found the perfect model that can increase your confidence and your income at the same time. It sounds great, right? And working with me means that you don't have to fight the rhythm, that you can work with it, and I'll be right by your side. As ever, I appreciate your feedback. It helps me to bring the stuff you're looking for, and it helps other people to find my stuff as well. So any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thumbs up is always appreciated. And of course, for more like this, please subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, remember you're amazing. Comment info below this video if you would like to talk more about this opportunity, and you have an amazing week.